Hello students. Now we know what is relation. We know the basic concepts of relation. So in this video we are going to discuss how to represent a relation. Right? So representation of relation. We have three types of representation. One is roster form, second one is arrow diagram, and the last one is set builder form. So these two, roster form and set builder form, already we have studied in our 9th standard set language. Right? This arrow diagram is the additional here. So let's come into roster form. Roster form. So roster form is nothing but we have to list out all the elements. Right? We have to list out all the elements. That is called roster form. For example, relation R is equal to roster form is nothing but listing out of all the elements. So 5, 3, 6, 4, 7, 5, for example. Right? So in a set language, inside a set we have single values, but here we have ordered pairs. That is the difference between set and a relation. Relation is nothing but a set of ordered pairs, right? So inside a set we have some ordered pairs. That is called relation. So this is called roster form. And the next one is arrow diagram. So in this roster form we have ordered pairs. For example, 5, 3, 6, 4, 7, 5. So this 5, 3 means x, y. So ordered pair is always denoted by x, y. So 5, 3 means x, y. So here what is x? 5. And what is y? 3. Right? Okay. So now arrow diagram. Arrow diagram is nothing but we have to draw two circles like this. Right? Always we should take the first one as P and the second one as Q. Set P, set Q. So inside the circle, in the first circle we have to write all the x values. In the second circle we have to write all the y values. So here what are the x values? 5, 6, 7. So we should write 5, 6 and 7 here. And in the second circle we should write the y values. So what are the y values? 3, 4 and 5. So 3, 4 and 5. And we should connect. So 5 and 3 are relations here. So we should connect 5 and 3. 6 and 4 are relations. So we should connect 6 and 4. 7 and 5. 7 and 5. So this is the way to draw a arrow diagram. Right? Arrow diagram is nothing but we should draw two circles. Inside the first circle we should write all the x elements. Inside the second circle we should write all the y elements and name it as P and Q always. And we have to connect. This is called arrow diagram. And the next one is set builder form. So this is the most important thing in this relation. Set builder form. So in set language, how we write set builder form? In a set language, for example, set builder form is nothing but describe a set by a rule. That is x such that x belongs to natural number, x less than 3. So if you want to write it into roster form, natural number. So natural x belongs to natural number means it starts from 1. So 1. X should be less than 3. So up to 2. So 1, 2. So this is the set builder form. So we start from x such that, because inside the set we have single values. So we should start from x such that. But here inside the set we have ordered pairs. That is x, y, x, y, x, y. So in a set all the elements are single. So we start with x such that. Here we have ordered pairs. So we should start with x, y such that. X, y such that. And the next one is we should write the relationship between these two values. So why these two values are related? What is the reason? We should find out. So when you observe this numbers 5 and 3. So this 3 is 2 less than this 5. That is, this y value is 2 less than x value. So if you look at the next one, that is also same. 6, 4. This y value is 2 less than x value. The same way, this y value is 2 less than x value. So we should write y is equal to 2 less than x. So if we subtract 2 from this x, we should get the, we get the y value. So if we subtract 2 from this 5, we get y. So that is the relation. So y is equal to x minus 2, right? So we should always start with x comma y such that, and we should find out the relation between the value. So 5 and 3 means this y value is 2 less than x value. Therefore y is equal to x minus 2. And always we would write this 2, that is constant. That is the first value, this x values always belongs to the first set. What is the first set? P. So x belongs to P, and second value y is always belongs to second one. That is what? Q. So always you should write x belongs to P and y belongs to Q. And not only y is equal to x minus 2. We can write in another way also. What is the other way? If you look at y, it is 2 less than x. If you look at x, it is 2 greater than y. So we should write x is equal to y plus 2. So in this way also we can write. We have two ways, right? If you look at y is equal to 2 less than x. That is y is equal to x minus 2. So if you look at x, it is 2 greater than y. So we can write x is equal to y plus 2, right? If we add 2 to this y, we will get x. 3 plus 2 is 5. So we have two ways to write a set builder form. So these are the representation of a set. So we'll go into the next example. Now you will easily understand this one, right? So let's take a roster form as 3, 7, 4, 7, 5, 9. So how to write the arrow diagram? How to draw an arrow diagram? We should write two circles and name it as P and Q. Write all the first values in the first set, that is 3, 4 and 5. All the second values in the second set, that is 7, 8 and 9. And connect. So 3 and 7 are relations, so connect 3 and 7, 4 and 8, 5 and 9. Set builder form. So always we should start with x comma y, right? So x comma y such that. So observe the elements 3 and 7. So for example, say it as x and y, right? So 3 and 7. So if you look at this x and y, this y, right? This y is 4 greater than this x. 3 and 7. So 7 is 4 greater than 3. So this y is 4 greater than x. So we should write y is equal to x plus 4. So if we look at x is 4 less than y. So we can write x is equal to y minus 4. So we have two ways. In the previous also we have two ways. Here also we have two ways. So if you look at y is 4 greater than x. If you look at x, y is 4 less than y. So we can write whatever. Y is equal to x plus 4 or x is equal to y minus 4. Right? And the next two is constant. The first x elements always belongs to the first set P, and second y elements always belongs to the second set Q. Here also same, right? So these are the basic representation of relations, right? Thank you.